Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. John here. It's time to start building our dreams. So we are currently at the Chattahoochee National Forest up in the lower part of the Appalachians in Georgia. We're kind of at that border where Georgia meets South Carolina, meets North Carolina and Tennessee. And there's a lot of great trails out here. We stayed overnight at the Tallulah campground and it's $15 a night. There's Ruby, it gets you where you need to go. Slept in the CVT tent last night. It was 55 degrees when we rolled in. A little bit chilly this morning. There is a fine mist out here, but check out the river right here at the campsite. Absolutely beautiful. So that was the sound we slept to last night. During the summer, this would be a pristine campsite. You come out here, play in the water, you, your family, your kids, lots of rocks, just overall great looking campground. Just right here. Well guys, so we're gonna go do some adventuring. The great thing about where we're located is we're right between the Carolina 1000 and the Georgia Traverse. So lots of trails, lots of Forest Service roads, lots of places to get a little more mud on the Jeep and have a little bit of fun. If you would, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Join us on this ride as we kick off 2023 with a little bit more adventure, overlanding and travel and fun. Roll the footage. Hold on. Alright guys, so we are going to do the Trans-American Scar Connector route, but we're going to do it in reverse. So we're actually headed north from Georgia towards Nantahala, North Carolina. We just crossed over into North Carolina. We hit our first Forest Service Road, and this is Forest Service Road 83, but check this out. This is some of the research that they do for fish and wildlife. Beautiful running stream. This is the second time I've actually been on this Forest Service Road. I did it in the Jeep before the lift kit and everything. It gets kind of hairy because it's a one lane, goes up the mountain, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. It's not well traveled, but it is a Forest Service Road. So hopefully there's no down trees. It is raining, but I know we'll be just fine. So as you make your way up the mountain, there's lots of twists and turns and scenic pull-offs, and there was traffic on the road that day with a couple of Subarus and a Ford Edge, and we'll actually get to see them a little bit later. As you get up higher in elevation, the slope greatly increases. The slope is probably about 8% incline, and the road, the sides of the road, some are washed out, some are sheer, and then some are just tapered, as you can see here. Overall, not a technical drive, but it could be very dangerous very quick if you don't come with the right vehicle. Is there a tree in the way?
Use your winch.
Yeah, how bad are you stuck?
We're collecting 6 right now.
Okay.
So you just have to make a really sharp bend up and in.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I actually enjoy helping out other people. When I was a kid, I got stuck plenty. I had a few times where folks went above and beyond to help me out, so I try to repay the favor. Is there room for me to get around you guys? I think there is. Yeah. And worst case, I've got a hook on the back, and I may have a strap. I can try to pull you. So I went ahead, I pulled around the guy, we hooked up a tow strap, and I yanked him out of the ditch. But for the most part, after we got them free, it was just an easy pull, and we continued on the journey. Hope they didn't get stuck. All right. Overall, this route is an 83-mile trek, and we did it all in one day, really pushing through. Now, there are places where you can stop and go hiking, see the sights, and take your time. And there's even campgrounds such as Standing Indian Campground, which has this beautiful low water crossing. It's the only low water crossing on the route, but there's lots to do and lots to see if you want to make a multiple day trip of this. So in the past, I've used several different apps between Gaia GPS, Garmin Treads, and as well as Google Maps like most folks. It's really kind of hard to keep track where the route goes and where routes are. One good thing about Onyx Off-Road is it seems a lot of folks are putting their tracks on there, and so things you want to do like the Scar Connector, and especially as you move further out west and up north, there's a lot of trails to discover. This one is rated a 2, which I believe you can't take your average passenger car on it. So yeah, there's one low water crossing, but for the most part it's just Forest Service road. Overall, there's just an abundance of sights to see, especially if you love getting off-road and up in the mountains. The trail is not difficult, but it is absolutely beautiful, and it's worth the drive. So if you want to do this in the wintertime, I think it was upper 40s, low 50s. Really not bad weather for this time of year. There was a lot of ice up in the mountains as we kick off 2023 as a year of new adventures. The second leg of the trip, you come out on the hardball for about a mile, and then you take a right onto Rainbow Springs Road. Wow. Look at that. So this is a really neat house. It's built right on the edge of the road, and there's a waterfall that runs right down next to it on the other side. They've got their own private fishing pier that goes down the mountain to the river. So I wanted to share with you, as the day grew on, a lot of the moisture was starting to burn off. You know, there's still icicles on the waterfalls for the most part up in the upper elevations, but we came across this part and the sun was just poking through, and you can see the clouds moving through the mountains. And this is a lot of the moisture that was burning off with the sun finally poking its head out. Just an absolutely beautiful sight. Look at that twisted tree there. As we got higher and higher in elevation, the views just got even more amazing. We had to stop and take some videos. We stopped at this bend in the road for a perfectly good reason. Check out this view. Hey guys, so we just finished the second Forest Service Road on this trip, also known as Rainbow Springs Road. It takes you high up in the mountains. There's overlooks on both sides. It's absolutely awesome. And we're getting ready to continue to follow the blue line, Trans-American connector to the SCAR. So we're actually doing it backwards. It was dirt road most of the way, gravel. Road was pretty well maintained. There were some trees, but if you got a Outback or a all-wheel drive vehicle, you could easily do this. Get out there and enjoy. We're gonna keep going on this trip. So although the last segment of this trip is all paved roads, there are some, potholes where the road has been left abandoned, but there are some amazing views, and this is just one of them. Guys, look at that view. That's what this is all about. Guys, you gotta see it yourself. The camera just does not do it justice. You can see the river far away. There's still ice coming out of the rocks. Overall, it's been awesome. The Gladiator's held up awesome this whole way. The Clayton Offroad lift kit with the Rancho shocks has performed phenomenally. We got the tent loaded up. We got both our extra large Milwaukee pack outs, tools, Harbor Freight jack. But I just want to tell you guys, thanks for watching. If you would, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell so you get the notifications, and keep coming back for more. Once again, 2023, all new adventures. Guys, I get to share my dream with you, but the true purpose of this channel is to motivate, inspire, and help you guys get out there and start building your dreams. On the next episode of Start Building Your Dreams, we will traverse Georgia in the easternmost sections of the Georgia Traverse, high up in the Blue Ridge Mountains.